Okay, how's that? Well, tell me, that okay?
It's perfect, Sam.
Well,
you don't
if
have
you're
to be
quite
so nervous.
sure, okay.
Good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to another Gourmet Heaven. Today we have a special guest, Sam, a chef from a top hotel. Sam is one of the many chefs who are taking part in the Japanese Gourmet Food Festival that's being held next week. Sam's specialty is concocting those fantastic Japanese seafood treats. Tell me, Sam, we all know about Japanese seafood. How is yours different?
In a word, fresh.
You mean your seafood's not frozen?
The main ingredients we'll use will be abalone and urchins, oysters, and salmon too. Alaskan salmon, very tasty, firm meat, some fugu, and Alaskan crab, of course. There'll be different styles, different tastes, different textures. There's 12 dishes in all. They're all based on Japanese dishes, but every single dish will try to be original and have something extra special. And I repeat, we use only the freshest ingredients. This fresh seafood tastes nothing like frozen seafood.
How do you keep the seafood fresh? Tell me.
In fact, we had to build a giant seawater tank, but it's been worth it.
The hotel industry in Hong Kong faces keen competition nowadays, and in order to attract business, many Hong Kong hotels arrange promotions which can be a way of increasing their turnover. During this process, much emphasis is placed on efficiency, but things must also be done according to certain guidelines, ensuring fairness and without giving any special favors. Otherwise, you can lose more than you can gain.
Okay, I'll have it sent up.
Mr. Wong,
What's up?
I can't work like this. Just look. They're too small. It's ridiculous. They're all that size. They're totally useless to me. Look, in my book, I call that a prawn.
I don't understand. I checked the sample the Daiyun Food Company sent myself. I'm certain it wasn't this size. All right, let's go and check the others.
There's no need. I checked them already. You better return the lot.
Return the entire shipment? But the Gourmet Food Festival begins the day after tomorrow. We've got TV promotions. We don't have another fresh seafood supplier. What do you want me to do, huh?
Mr. Wong, why didn't you listen to me? I told you not to order from Daiyun. Now look at us. Look, I care about the festival, but there is our reputation. I made some calls to a few suppliers. This one can supply the order as a special favor.
But our hotel's never ordered from this company before. I've no idea who they are. It seems a little risky.
This is urgent. You can trust me, Mr. Wong. They're reliable. I've used them before. Look, don't worry. Everything will be fine.
All right, do it. Call them. Tell them to deliver.
Leave it to me, sir. I'll handle it. Hey, Simon. How are you? That seafood order I told you about earlier, we'll need you to fill it. I'll get Wong to call you back. Everything all right?
Hey, Sam. Sure. Right after I hung up, I got everyone working on it.
When we get to the hotel, don't say a word, huh? I don't want Wong to know that I'm your brother-in-law.
Okay.
Now, let's put on a good show. I mustn't look bad. Wong's trusting me, huh?
Oh, don't worry. It'll all be perfect. And of course, you'll get your 5%.
I want it fresh. I mean it, okay? Huh?
Okay?
Sam,
Who's that?
you're buying from your brother-in-law and getting a commission. Isn't that a problem?
I was trying to help out. The boss was let down and needed a supplier. He doesn't cost much more. So he's family. What harm is that?
That Simon? Hey, where's the seafood? You were going to be here this morning. What the blazes is going on?
What? Oh, yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. The truck is on its way there now. Must be the traffic. Be there any minute.
What are you playing at? Hey, come on, Simon. I'm not an idiot.
Hey, Mr. Wong, I didn't mean it like that. You can trust me, really. I wouldn't let my brother-in-law down.
What? What brother-in-law? Are you talking about Sam? Wait, is that why he used you?
Oh, I'm sorry. The line's really bad. Don't worry. It won't be long now. Bye!
The supplier's Sam's brother-in-law. I don't remember him informing the hotel. That isn't right. Forget about it. If I report it, it's only going to make things worse.
Mr. Wong, how can you say that? You're the procurement manager of the hotel, and this is a conflict of interest. Are you sure you won't do anything about it?
Yes, I know. But we don't have a lot of time left. And to be perfectly honest, Sam had no bad intention.
Mr. Wong,
Huh?
why does the GM want to see us?
Well, I don't think it's good news. I saw him this morning and he was fuming.
Come in.
Morning, Mr. Yip. You called?
Have a seat.
Thank you.
I'm very unhappy. I've been submerged by complaints, and they're all concerning the Gourmet Festival. It was not worth the money. They say the seafood was nothing special. Everyone was saying that the Gourmet Festival was nothing like advertised. It was completely overstated. I wouldn't be surprised if we're taken to court for false advertising. $500 a head. A restaurant packed to the rafters, and not a cent profit. Do you have any explanation? Huh? Well, how about this? Our supplier charges nearly twice the normal prices, and for second-rate seafood to boot. I hope you have a good explanation. And how do I tell the board?
If in your job, as we have just seen, you're in a situation where there is a conflict of interest, then you should report it and adhere to your company's internal policy with the purpose of allaying suspicion. Now, in our example, Sam abused his position in the hotel to recommend his brother-in-law's company, which was evidently a conflict of interest. Not reporting this to the company or declaring the connection was a clear violation of the company's policy. Section 9 of the Prevention of Bribery Ordinance was also breached as he received the under-the-table commission. Many companies have established procurement procedures and declaration guidelines for employees to avoid such problems. Employees are responsible for declaring any conflicts of interests and ensuring that the procurement is done according to company policy. So be careful not to make the same mistake Mr. Wong did, as the consequences could be, at best, detrimental to your career.